Hello, this is John Locke, and today we're going to answer a viewer question. This question comes to us from Facebook, and the viewer is asking, we have a client, they have 1,000 posts on their site. They're a big brand within their industry, they're a well-known brand, and about 6 months ago they started having a big traffic drop. Now, out of the 1,000 posts that they have on their site, most of them are older. They go back all the way to 10 years ago. A lot of them are industry news type posts, so a lot of them are out of date. Only about 50 of those 1,000 pages are useful to users and actually draw traffic. So what is your advice for dealing with that? And by the way, they also think that their client got hit with a Panda update. And for those of you who don't know, Panda is a part of the Google algorithm. It is a specific part that was introduced first in 2011. And what Panda deals with is keeping low quality websites with thin content, posts that are not very helpful to end users, keeping those from ranking high in the search results. So to answer this question, yes, I do think that what you should do is do a content audit of all the pages that are on your client's site. Now, the 50 posts that you mentioned that are useful and helpful to customers, to their audience, keep those, but the remaining 950 posts, the old ones that are industry news, that are 300 words, that have a lot of outgoing links, the ones that are not relevant to anything that's happening today, put them on one of two lists, or one of three lists, I should say. First list is you're going to delete it and serve up a 410, which is just saying that it's gone. So when Googlebot goes to that page, it just knows that page is no longer there and it's not being forwarded anywhere else. A second thing that you could do is improve that page, and you might find a handful of pages that are useful, but they just need to be fleshed out with more content. Maybe the subject matter of the page or the news on the page has changed in the last 5 or 6 years, and so by bringing it up to date and making it helpful for your clients' customers in the present day, it might still rank. But I have a feeling that a lot of these older posts are going to end up in this third category, which is deleting it and then 301 redirecting it to an existing page. So the three buckets for low quality content: either improve it, delete it, and 301 redirect it, permanently redirect it to an existing page, or delete it and serve it up with a header that tells Google this page is gone permanently and there's no page that we want it to forward to. Now, what I do when I look at content pruning, which is what this essentially is, you're doing a content audit and then you're deciding what content you're going to prune from your site to improve it, to improve the quality metric of your overall site, so Google doesn't think that that entire client site is filled with thin content. I myself, when we do a content audit, we put them into 4 buckets. Either the content, it has no incoming links, which means it's okay to delete. It has incoming links, but they're only follow links. And in that case, I'm probably going to want a 301 redirect that page somewhere else, because I don't want to lose the link equity from incoming links. So basically, if it has do follow links that pass page rank, which is link equity, which is what helps your SEO, you're going to want a 301 to redirect that. Now, if it has no follow links only, you might want to look at it, because no-follow links traditionally do not pass link equity. They don't pass PageRank. So you may or may not want to delete those depending. It depends on the context. If you're getting a no-follow link from somewhere like the New York Times or entrepreneur.com or forbes.com, then you might want to keep that link in place and forward it to a different page. So you'd want to do a 301 redirect. So the fourth bucket is it has both follow links and no follow links incoming. So follow and no follow links, same kind of thing. You want to assess where it needs to go, but generally speaking, if it is follow links in, I'm going to 301 redirect that. If it is only no follow links coming in, if there's none from a prestigious site, then I can delete it in either 301 or just tell Google it's permanently gone. But if there's no incoming links, it's safe to delete and just kick it to the curb. So I hope that answers that question. Content pruning, a lot of people have done studies on this. It seems to help. I know that I've done it on my site. I've content pruned a couple times over the last year, and my traffic has actually gone up a little bit. So there may be something to that. Other people that have done the same thing seem to have had similar results. It's not going to hurt traffic anyway, because no one's actually coming to those pages as it is. So if you have an SEO question, leave it in the comments below. We'll answer it out in a future video. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. We help manufacturing and industrial companies with SEO so they get more RFQs. And we're publishing videos each and every week, so there's no reason not to subscribe. Until next time, peace.